Dispensationalism's core doctrines revolve around a literal interpretation of Scripture, particularly prophetic passages, and a distinct separation between Israel and the Church. These tenets shape its unique eschatological framework, influencing its views on the rapture, tribulation, and millennium. A cornerstone of dispensationalism is the clear distinction between Israel and the Church. It posits that God has two separate plans, one for earthly Israel, focused on fulfilling promises related to land and an earthly kingdom, and another for the Church, a heavenly body composed of believers in Jesus Christ. This distinction has significant implications, suggesting that God's promises to Israel remain valid and distinct from his plan for the Church. As Hummel explains, dispensationalism is as much a theory of the Church as it is of dispensations. Or rather, dispensationalism divides humanity into three distinct groups: Israel, the Church, and the nations. The pre-tribulation rapture is a central dispensationalist belief. It proposes that before the tribulation, a period of intense suffering and judgment, Christ will return to secretly rapture or catch up believers to meet him in the air. This event is seen as imminent, providing hope and comfort to believers, while also motivating evangelism and missionary efforts. Dispensationalists view the tribulation as a 7-year period of unprecedented suffering and divine judgment on earth. It is seen as a time when God's wrath is poured out on unbelievers and when Israel will face intense persecution. This period precedes Christ's second coming and the establishment of his millennial kingdom. Dispensationalists believe in a literal 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth following the tribulation. During this time, Christ will rule from Jerusalem, and there will be peace and righteousness. This belief contrasts with amillennial and postmillennial views, which interpret the millennium symbolically or see it as already present in a spiritual sense. Literal interpretation is fundamental to dispensationalist hermeneutics. It emphasizes understanding biblical prophecy in its plain and literal sense, rejecting allegorical or symbolic interpretations. This approach reinforces their belief in a future earthly millennium and a literal fulfillment of God's promises to Israel. As Hummel highlights, the dispensational hermeneutic assumes the absolute inerrancy of the Bible and tends to equate non-literal readings of prophetic passages with a rejection of inerrancy. These key doctrines shape dispensationalism's unique eschatological framework and distinguish it from other theological traditions within Christianity. Understanding these core beliefs is crucial for comprehending the movement's impact on evangelical theology, American culture, and global perspectives on end times events.